Facebook
epidemic.
post.
Yeah, it's like
oh wait.
everybody's quitting their jobs. Oh man. I remember whenever you were talking to me about the job and you were telling me about kind of wanting to leave this time around, you had described it as being at the worst like super stressful and overwhelming, and at the best you felt indifferent.
Yeah,
about
that was like throughout this whole 2 years, that was definitely the range on
Right.
how I felt about
like
the
the
job.
high point was
Yeah.
feeling indifferent. What was it about this particular job that kind of kept you there so long, even with that amount of indifference?
I would say one of the biggest hurdles I had to jump over was like the social aspect of it, like what other people were gonna think of me.
Right.
Because like I enjoyed telling people I was an actuarial analyst at a retirement consulting company. Like that was really fun to say. Like that I was telling people that I had made it.
Right.
Basically. To just kind of say, hey, I'm gonna quit and be a delivery driver for Amazon. Like, what?
Right.
Like, that's not
It's not what
something
you
that.
expect.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
just like I was scared of what people were gonna think of me or
Right,
like what they
right.
were gonna say.
You weren't really enjoying your job,
Yeah.
but it paid more, and now you're going to take kind of a pay cut,
Yeah.
but you're going to enjoy life more.
Yeah.
And so like your priorities are completely different than what I think a lot of people, especially coming out of college, their priority is strictly, I want to make this amount of money.
Yeah.
And then just basically just working for raises and working for more money. People are comparing themselves to other people.
Yeah.
And usually money is the way that they're comparing.
You can compare status
Yeah.
on things like social media, but you really can't compare level of happiness.
Yeah.
Like there's curated happiness that we see all the time on like social media, but like you can't.
The only person
Yeah.
who really knows the happiness is you.
Yeah.
There is a beer in the fridge. If you want it, you're welcome to have it.
Natty Daddy.
Probably. We're going through a list of ways you know that you should quit your job.
Oh.
First one was, you're consistently bringing negative energy into your home life.
The first three things are like.
It's always exciting every time you do it. But it's always like,
Wait, how many times have you done it?
I quit my dishwashing job
Right.
in high school.
Like a
which-
week, like after a week or something?
Yeah, after a week, I like, literally didn't even give him a 2 weeks notice. I just stopped working.
Okay, if your 2 weeks notice is longer than the time you've been employed, are you still expected to give one?
So I quit that to go be a banquet server.
Okay.
And then while I was a banquet server, I became a garage door technician. Then I got a job as a graphic designer, content creator. And then simultaneously with that, I was a Ducky Tour, and then I was also doing an internship for school.
So did you, sorry not to get too hung up on this, but did you drive the boat or the duck?
No, I
Ducky
just did the
things?
tours.
So you didn't drive them into like the water or anything like that?
I mean, the captain did.
But you were on the boat while it happened?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
What was that like?
That was really fun.
Yeah. So wait, why don't they just train the captains to be the tour guys?
They are. So there's the land tour,
Okay.
land portion of the tour, and then the water tour.
Okay. Yes.
And then I would go out back and make sure, like, if someone goes overboard, I'm ready.
Okay.
I'm ready. Kind of like watch while he's doing the tour.
Right. Okay. But so on land, did the captain drive?
Yes, I think because you have to have a license, like a CDL.
And what about to drive it on the water? Do you need a CDL or is it something completely
You have
different?
to be
A
you have to have,
boatman
like,
of
a boat
some sort,
license.
yeah,
Boat
okay.
license.
Right. That would be.
So you have to have 2 licenses.
Wow. What was the most interesting captain you ever ran into?
I forget his name already.
Just make one up.
Captain Wilbur. His tours always went 15 minutes over. So I would get the schedule and see who my captain was.
Yeah.
If I had Wilbur, I knew I was not getting a bathroom break. It was
Right,
probably
okay.
not going to eat that day.
Okay.
So I just like didn't drink water all day.
What made Wilbur interesting? Was it just the 15-minute thing?
Well, the reason why we would always be 15 minutes over was because he had to tell the shrimp story.
Oh, and what's the shrimp story?
Well, it was just some fact about how the Pittsburgh rivers are really clean.
Okay.
And you know that they're clean because there's freshwater shrimp.
Oh, that's.
And they're not originally from here.
Right,
They,
okay.
like, accidentally, like, fell off a boat.
There wasn't like somebody like you in the back of the boat to catch them if they went overboard, apparently.
I guess not. But he would tell that every single time. And, like,
Right.
if he ran out of water, like, distance, he would just keep going and do U-turn. Like, cause like you're supposed to like time out like how long you spend on each fact
Right.
for like when you get to a landmark. or
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
Yeah, he was doing loops, a bunch of loops until he got through that trip over.
Wow. That sounds like he was just like,
He was really enthusiastic about it. I didn't like that,
right.
but I eventually quit that job too.
Okay.
Mostly because they went out of the season, and then
Yeah.
there was an incident in Connecticut, and the entire family died on a boat
Really?
tour thing.
Do we need to do like an outro?
How about you just look here and then freeze frame, and I'll just fade out. So everyone look at me, freeze.
Was I supposed to be making a face? I was making a face the whole time. Yeah.
You ready to try again?
Yeah. Wait, so
Alright, so I'm just gonna fade out so everybody.
Should we have any dialogue beforehand about like is there
About
some
you
thing
waiting.
about or it's like it's really cool that your brother stopped it and you're like I don't have a brother and you just I don't
if you
know.
want to do
I don't
that,
know.
I think that's actually kind of funny.
All right. Well, that's been good. It's good to get the update from Silas. It's cool that your brother was able to stop in.
I don't have a brother.